Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Frozen, and today we're continuing on with Hades.
Prestigious blade of the underworld, I need your strength.
Yeah, I mean, recently my work has... Have I done it? No, I have not. Yes, we'll do it with just the normal standard one.
Well, pal, you have come a pretty long way, let me tell you. I think most of the smarts I've picked up you know by now. And so, if I'm fresh out of tips for you, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now hop to it.
So yeah, no, I mean, I could have a look at start doing some of this stuff where I can upgrade. But attack speed, I don't really think there's any point in that for now. What should we go through? Let's keep that. No, do I need the Thunder Signet? Maybe we should try something fun. So again, with dodge and move speed, each time you quickly clear an encounter. Would be nice to do it that way, but let's go with the Pierce Butterfly. See what we can do with this. So as long as I don't take damage, I'll get an upgrade. Let's begin.
Thank you.
And we'll keep this on for us the whole time. Is the plan. Ooh. Comes a big chop. Yeah, World Splitter.
That's a blade.
Interesting.
Than's keepsake.
There we go. 1% extra damage straight away. And because I got 90 base damage, like that's going to be huge later down the line.
You.
Like, that's the whole point of what we're doing here. But yeah, I mean, work's been pretty busy for me at the moment. Not just like my main job, but like the sort of freelance work I do as well. So I've had to adapt a little bit. So my schedule is probably going to change for a lot of my stuff.
You've come to know your Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular. So you just stick with me. I've always time for you, nephew.
Special knocks away foes, deals more damage. Yeah, why not? So, yeah, I mean, I've got to try and change how I record stuff and streaming and stuff like that at the moment, which... Ah, I took a hit, damn.
Stay dead.
Annoying I took a hit on easy room, but okay. You know, focus up. But yeah, I mean, work's been a little bit more complex than normal. So I'm kind of having to play around. My planning with work and stuff that I can get done. So it's not like it's that big an issue, but it is something where I've got to kind of maybe just take a bit more into my forethought. The 1%.
Delicious.
Upgrade that. Which I didn't have to before, which might affect a lot of my uploads, kind of what I upload as well, because it always ends up doing that. My casting more damage could be interesting. Yeah, I picked that up for 20, why not? And I'll heal that back up later. So yeah, for the meantime, stuff might seem like it's inconsistent, and I'm kind of working on it. But we will have, eventually, a normal upload schedule. But for now, stuff's going to be pretty, kind of, a bit kind of inconsistent until I get like a proper schedule sorted. It's something that I was meant to do ages ago, because like currently I just kind of do what I want when it comes to uploading. Ah, that's my fault. So, yeah, it's kind of just there. Voice crack. It's just kind of still backfiring. So, kind of a shuffle round, a redo, usual stuff like that, so... We shall see. Oh, cool, got 1% on that.
Done all to pieces.
You bear the blessing of Poseidon, Zagreus. Someday I shall remind him of his place and freeze his watery domain entirely.
My attacks inflict chill. That's pretty good, actually. But a 57% damage up is way too good to pass up right now. Really? So yeah, I'm gonna have to adapt a lot of my stuff and my work and a lot of other things around for a while. It's not gonna be like a short period either. It's gonna be quite a big period of time, just with the current projects that I'll be helping out with and the time zones I'm working in.
Right.
You know, and usual random kind of I like money meme from Mr. Crab should apply here.
Let me have it.
But no, I mean, like all my jobs like support me quite well.
Some things, I shall make myself quite clear in one respect. I fear I have a lack of patience for discussion. When visiting, please merely listen, accept my mark, and then depart. Respond only when necessary, or when prompted. Yes.
Merely listen, so it's just like when I get those messages from the Olympians. Wait, you did just prompt me, Master Chaos, didn't you? Or should I have remained silent just now?
I cannot offer you advice, but you were prompted, yes. You may speak freely, then or any time, despite my wishes that you not do so. Absolute silence is my general preference. It may not be yours.
Increase that, increase cast deals more damage. We'll take that. Like,
Chaotic strength.
my cast dealing more damage can be quite useful. I will pick up Darkness, because I think it's going to be useful once I get the last stages, but I need keys more than anything else, which I probably should be taking the gems for. But yeah. I'm kind of just,
More coming.
I kind of got a lot of stuff to sort out, really, and adjusting all this stuff is kind of very annoying for me, because obviously I'm kind of resistant to change, kind of like every other human being, which does kind of make things difficult from time to time. Because you get to the point where it's just like, wow, I'm way too comfortable in what I'm doing, I don't really want to change anything else.
Crushed.
You know, it's just those sort of things. It can be it just takes up time more than anything else. Like, you don't really want to have to worry about it, but then you kind of do have to worry about it. You know, I rather keep putting out content in a consistent fashion if I can do. The main thing is it's affected the stream so far because of just of the way that I end up doing stuff.
think you got yourself a bottle of ambrosia there. I had no idea you could get that stuff downstairs. Do me a solid, though. Hang on to any more you find, or better yet, give it away. I'd hate to think even a drop has gone to waste.
Cast doing that. Dash deals hangover. Restore threshold's fine. I think I'm probably going to sell that anyway. Ah, too early.
I missed.
Reflexes. Instant jump the first time it did that. But yeah. It's something where I've got to sort it out, and like if I don't plan out now, it's going to get more complex in the future because of just how I am. So I'm going to try and set a plan, stick to it, and we'll go from there. But like I said before, it does mean that a fair amount of stuff will probably change in how I upload stuff or how I record stuff. Probably won't affect the channel. Like, as you guys see it, you might see it being a bit more consistent like it was back when I was first uploading, where they were always the same time frame. I'll probably have a bit more backlog, so when I am ill, stuff won't go missing, which will be great for you guys, and probably great for me as well. I have to say that, you know, I'm thankful for seeing, like, you know, a lot more new people kind of joining the channel, watching the content. I will admit, Hades has kind of, like, made my channel a lot more popular than I ever thought it would be.
Here's the fee.
You know, I just enjoy playing Hades. That's the main simple thing about it. Floodshot is fine. Ooh. Or moving faster. Or, nah, quick recovery is fine.
I'll guess.
Yeah, so I say welcome to everyone watching this content.
Oh well.
That mirror's made you stronger, Zagreus. You're fortunate to have Nyx helping you.
No hard feelings. I think she feels partly responsible for all of this.
She shouldn't. The only one responsible for all of this is you. And I thought even you would have understood that by now.
So yeah. You gotta admit, like, doing this amount of damage on them like that is so good. Ah, really? Like, the backstab damage is huge. And the fact that I can one-shot particular minions is kind of funny to me. Okay, we just take the smaller void this way. Oh, really? But yeah. So that's kind of like what's going on in kind of my world as such. Just a lot of change, kind of having to adapt and everything else as well. My problem is, like, kind of always undertaking probably on a bit more than I can chew. Which does make planning stuff a lot more difficult. I mean, we all go through that phase where it's just like for me at the moment, like, I kind of want to get to the point where I kind of own a house. Let's go back out of that. How much is that keepsake doing? 7% extra bonus damage. Yeah, we'll keep going with it. Why not? Threshold can go. The dash can go. We'll keep the special, because why not? Healing is pointless. Fishing point, me, please. Already lost one fishing point, so getting another one will be nice. But yeah, it's not like I can't.
The Bone Hydra awaits.
It's not like I can't handle everything. It's more just the fact that I need to plan stuff a lot better and get better at planning it. Like, even now, like, I try and sort out a lot of things. I normally have a schedule for most things out, but then like I tend to act a bit on impulse as well.
Slarbug.
But the thing is I'll tend to kind of rationalise that impulse into, oh yeah, you know, that's kind of my time, or things like that as well, and I'll do stuff, and then that stuff that ends up being in that sort of my time area needs to be changed because it's no longer just my time, or because it's a bit more than that now. So this has also become more something that I've got to kind of plan out where I didn't have to before, which is not a bad thing, you know. Definitely not a negative thing.
Message for me.
Message from Olympus for you, boss. It says, "It sure is nice up here upon this mountain, not having to escape the underworld. Come join us soon, won't you?"
Oh, I could get it back. Moving faster. Yeah. Darkness or Ambrosia. Take the Ambrosia. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of a shame because, like, I wanted to try and keep stuff the same way that I've always done it, but I can't. That realization has hit me already. So, because that being the case, I now have to accommodate those sort of things already. And if I don't accommodate them now, I'm never going to accommodate them, which will be a problem later down the line, so... That's kind of, you know, the things that are happening. Oh, really? It's kind of a shame, because, you know, I kind of wanted to make sure that I could always keep contact coming out efficiently, but kind of make it in a way that I didn't feel like I was essentially having a second job. But unfortunately, I kind of just got to organise stuff better, and yeah.
Let's make this quick.
So that is kind of what's happening in the world of the melon.
Incompetence.
There.
Nah, take the gold. We can get a shop later. I can get like 1 or 2 items from the shop, which won't be very good. I can get better if I take this now. Cool. Really? Thing just spawns and fires immediately, and I get no choice in the matter.
No use.
Come on, heal me. Cool. Treasure. There we go, an Aphrodite.
Moving right along.
I haven't seen Aphrodite in ages.
Break it up, witches.
Yeah, I was always going to take hits on this one, it's fine. So yeah, that's kind of what
Right now, ladies.
is my small problem.
Lady Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
society.
There we go. We finally got the rose. It's been annoying me that I didn't have that in my collection.
A little bird once told me that the shade of the great hero called Achilles now resides within your father's residence, dearest. I always wish to meet with him someday.
So let's see, after I take damage. Any health for Chambers? Yeah, life affirmation is pretty good.
Time.
The main thing I do, I just want to unlock all the boons for all the gods, so at least then they're out the way. Ooh. Never want to come down here anyway, so. We shall see. But yeah, I've been kind of trying to plan stuff out in my head. Like, it's not just a simple thing of me kind of like, oh yeah, I come home from work, make the recordings anymore. Or, like, you know, have a set plan in mind. It's a bit more complex than that for me, which... and it's not even about, like, kind of, oh yeah, I can just, like, chill out and play games. I would love to just chill out and play games. But I have other commitments to kind of keep going as well and stuff like that, and, you know. It is sad to say, like, that, you know, I would love to do this as a job and stuff, and I really would, but I physically just don't have the time to be capable of doing that at the moment. And I need you know, to pay my bills and everything else on top of that, so that's kind of what takes priority, unfortunately. I went through this a lot the first time, and I know I'm kind of overdoing it. Like, I'm trying to get a point where I can just live comfortably. Took a hit, right? I must have took a hit. And I'm always focused on just having that, like, you know, more focused on the what-ifs rather than now in most cases. So I end up kind of, like, stressing myself, worrying about it, which we all do. You know. But because I kind of focus on those things so much sometimes, it kind of takes away from what I'm trying to accomplish. Like for now, for instance, like the fact that I'm kind of really? I'm so focused on making sure I don't have to worry about other stuff that I kind of get distracted.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Like, it happens more often than not that, like, things like that end up happening, where my life kind of gets overwhelmed with all sorts of different things, and I kind of just got to make do with the best situation. But I can't... It's a weird thing, like, I try and take that step back to make sure I can kind of analyze things. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Helps deal with that stuff. Let's face off against the Hydra. But yeah, I think that kind of self-reflection sometimes is needed to be able to get through stuff. It's a very awkward thing though, when you think to yourself, okay, am I struggling, is this too much? And you kind of have to self-analyze yourself just to be able to kind of get a straight answer. You think, yeah, probably I need to set a plan up in motion. You know, it's not the fact that I'm incapable of doing it, it's just at the moment it's not beneficial for me to keep myself in that sort of state to try and accomplish it. So, re-evaluating and reconditioning yourself are exactly what's needed. So that's what we'll do. Like I said, it probably won't affect anyone on the hair or my uploads and stuff like that, but it might affect kind of like live streaming a little bit. My days that I'm going to stream might change actually because of that now, I think off the top of my head. Once I get a clear schedule set up, which it will be now a properly clear schedule, rather than me just doing it kind of like, ah yeah, why not I stream now because I've got nothing better to do kind of thing. What that might mean is kind of me... I don't know. I mean, I'm more happy for the input of everyone kind of watching these videos. Like, if you want to see me stream, are there any particular days that you prefer? I mean, I'm in UK time, so times may vary depending on what you're thinking. So, you know, if you want to put that in the comments, gives me a bit of an idea of kind of who like my content, what you guys watch as well. So that always helps, and also where you want to see it. Plus, like, I was trying to do like a legend climb with Hearthstone, and that's kind of gone out the window for a moment, and as it things stand. Do I keep this keepsake on? 8%. It's not a lot.
Should I take the trade?
We'll sell that.
Is that one?
Yeah, I think we get rid of this now. Like, it's great. I like it. We're gonna keep it going. Ooh, fishing point.
That's it for us, Fidel.
We can get at least one upgrade out of it, so we'll keep it going. We'll set ourselves up so eventually we can do just like one run with it.
Now, got me a car.
The sword was probably not the choice for me to try and do this with, to be honest. But you know, I kind of wanted to. So yeah. Really? I am blind as a bat half the time. Oh great, yeah, the wheel chariots. Why not? Just put so I can't deal with them properly, you know? Special hits twice, but no longer knocks away foes. Well, I've already got the bonus on that. Dash strike deals 20% of it. Hits twice and deals 20% damage extra. Your attack deals more damage from striking from behind. Go Shadow Slash, why not? Health, please. Because if I get behind foes, then like 200% damage from shooting from behind a foe is hilarious to me. Oh, really? Like... I think this is probably one of the worst environments here that I always hate the most, just because the respawning, the fact that they always seem to have a high health total as well. It's never just like, oh yeah, I could just one-shot them. But it kind of makes sense, like you're coming against warriors that have been training for years behind the scenes of stuff and things like that as well. Yeah, cool, let's go for this. Yeah, a double boon, why not?
They're making me choose.
We take this guy.
Yes.
Rupture? Yeah, why not?
Did I do something to deserve this, man? Because I thought that we were getting on just fine. Better than fine, but this?
I was saying that though, I did have a really fun
Time to win him over.
Really? I did have a very entertaining
Damn, he's recovered.
Slay the Spire run with the defect, because I tend to not normally have good runs with those. You know, so it's very weird when I tend to have like good runs with particular characters on with like particular characters on Slay the Spire. Because I tend to normally will come against them and I'll be like, oh yeah, no, that's it. I just end up dying quite quickly. Really? No, you will die.
Nothing left here.
Appreciate your understanding there, man. So let's just avoid this type of little shake-up next time, yeah?
I don't think so. I'm very annoyed.
Someone will like this.
Yeah, because I can actually get one of the last ones for all the gods, isn't it? Thing.
No, it's the butterfly chamber.
Oh, really? Like, just straight up, just aims directly at me? Oh, already I got shot as well. I've used all my Death Defiances. I'm not a fan of the sword, like I never have been, but it's really annoying that like this is always the stage I always come against where I end up failing miserably with it.
This is it.
Because the main thing is the regeneration of the enemies, and the second one is the fact it's the variety they always have. Like, you give me one enemy type, I can deal with them. And I can, like, plan accordingly. I'm like, oh yeah, I can just avoid that like this. But then I never get one enemy type with these. It's always, like, every single one. And then when you think, okay, yeah, I've got this, like, in the plan, I can burst these guys down, or I can do this, you get the chariots that just explode on you instantly.
Butterflies better stay away. Good Lady Demeter, you've shown me warmth and generosity, and I am very grateful for it. Please accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus. In turn, as you are honorable and obedient, you'll have from me what the mortals have not.
Great goddess Demeter.
I've got to admit.
Hear me on my authority.
Yeah, I must have picked that up. An interesting effect that will eventually start happening is because like gaming and stuff and like older characters tend to not normally be played at like Comic-Con and stuff like that. As we get older as fans of these things, you know, I'm gonna notice that we're gonna have a lot more people kind of just coming and playing these older characters, you know. So like, I'm gonna see someone at Comic-Con one day and be like,
right on cue,
or MCM or stuff like that, like kind of like playing old characters, and we're gonna see a lovely old lady playing Lady Demeter from this series like so well. If they haven't done it already, you know? It's going to be brilliant, and I'm going to love it to bits. Nah, I don't really want to take that.
Keep pushing.
Take HP? HP.
Great shields.
Like, cause it was something that is something to always be aware of, because like we haven't actually had like celebrity culture for all that long in a kind of our society. Like it's only something that's been more of a recent endeavor. So you got to remember that in most cases. We took damage anyway. I just want to make sure that doesn't regenerate. I hate the shield guys because they're annoying. Of course. And we lost. It's been a while since we lost, and the sword is probably my weakest one, so it kind of makes sense.
Oh, surprise.
But yeah, it's something interesting, like celebrity culture is more a thing, so we're seeing kind of like the passing of more celebrities because of it.
I have to say, lad, authorizing transfer of the fated list from the old archives straight into your chambers. Bold of you. And right beneath your father's nose at that.
Oh, that? Just another job from the house contractor near as I'm concerned, sir. Not like anything on the list was getting done while I was stuck in the archives, besides.
Well, that's the spirit, I suppose. If there's one thing I know, it's that the three fates always get their way. But if you wish to help them go about it, then perhaps they'll pay you back in kind.
I wouldn't mind their help, I guess.
Too bad, boy.
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, here.
Where did you get this? You think you can butter me up with such trifles? Give me that, and then get out of here.
You're welcome, Father.
Shame. No, you can't talk to him because of that, annoyingly.
Are you the one whom I should thank for this most wondrous music stand, my friend? Why, it is positively splendid, isn't it?
A renowned court musician ought to have the finest means available, I think. I'm pleased you like it, Orpheus. Though, tell me something. How can it play your music when you're not even here?
Who can explain the secret art of Daedalus, my friend? Know only that whenever it produces music for your listening enjoyment, that the sound you hear is coming from my soul.
Amazing. And a bit unsettling. Nyx, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, whilst a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think. Meg must have gone back already.
Ah, shame. But can we get more keys? Keys is what I want. Could get 2 more.
You trying to fleece me here?
And there we go.
Use more
30 keys, so we should have to unlock the next stage.
I come to you bearing aquatic beasts.
Nice, and more
Fair
random
market
stuff.
value.
And let's do it.
Let's see the last of them.
So here, now we have God's Pride, so raise chance for an epic boon, which is pretty good.
Maybe this one.
Or we can raise chance for a boon to be legendary or duo, which is kind of what I'd prefer, but it's kind of interesting in the two. We can roll the reward chambers, or basically boon alteration, which is kind of what I would prefer. But it's kind of like, which one will I get first, kind of thing. The Olympian favor. I want to max this out if I can first, because it's going to have a bigger impact.
Grows.
Yeah. And looks like, oh, we finally get to a knuckle run. Been a while. Don't think I've ever actually done a knuckle run just yet, but
Just need to get from here across all that.
It's the way the fates are in some cases. But yeah, again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.